This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
When units arrived on scene, they located a deceased 24-year-old woman suffering from numerous gunshot wounds. As a result of our investigation, we have learned the following. 3 males entered the victim's house, armed with guns, and began to rob the residence. While this was occurring, the victim was able to get her own handgun and started shooting at one of the suspects. There was an exchange of gunfire with one of the suspects, and the victim was killed during the incident. After the gunfire exchange, one of the males, named Kamari Oliver, panicked and fled the residence. Kamari got into a white Mercedes and drove off and left the others at the scene. As this is occurring, the victim's boyfriend returned home and noticed the white Mercedes parked in his driveway. The boyfriend noticed Kamari running out of his house and getting into the driver's seat of the Mercedes. The Mercedes took off, and the boyfriend chased the Mercedes in his Oldsmobile. At the end of the street, the victim's boyfriend rammed the back of the Mercedes and caused it to crash into a block wall. Kamari then fled on foot, and investigators were able to locate and arrest him in the following days. Michael Overton, Christina Schultz, and another male all fled the residence and jumped a block wall. They were last seen running northbound on Torrey Pines from the scene. This murder is a result of a very brazen residential robbery. We determined that Christina Schultz had set up the robbery. I will now turn this over to our partners at the FBI who have been working diligently to assist us in capturing both of them.
Thank you, Lieutenant Spencer. I'm Ray Johnson with the FBI. I'm honored to be here today to help find and locate and bring these 2 felons to justice. The FBI is committed across the country working with our violent crime task forces to attack the most violent fugitives anywhere in the world. The reach that we have with the FBI extends all across the globe. Accordingly, we're working with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department offering a $20,000 reward for the whereabouts of these 2 felons. We would like the community to work with us to bring them to justice. If you recognize these individuals, if you see these individuals anywhere in the country, please call 1-800-CALL-FBI. That's 1-800-CALL-FBI. The FBI has a global reach, and we are committed to bringing these 2 fugitives from justice back to the Valley to face their punishment. Thank you.
I want to personally thank the FBI for their partnership with us. I don't think that there is a better local federal partnership anywhere in the United States than the relationship that Metro and the FBI has here in Las Vegas. The FBI works with us on too many cases to name, but as a result of this partnership, our community is safer. I'll take a couple questions if you do have them. Ricky?
Did they know the victim, or was it targeted based on knowing the victim?
So this was a targeted robbery. Christina, who's wanted, knew the victim and set the robbery up. She had went over to the house, made a phone call while she was there, and that's what caused the other males to come to the house for the robbery. Yes?
On top of that, I was just going to ask if there was any motive for or a reason why she was targeted.
So we believe the motive is that the boyfriend had expensive jewelry that was inside the house. From the efforts that the suspects took to ransack the house, it appeared that they were definitely looking for the jewelry that was inside the house.
Ted Spencer, did the boyfriend that came home and kind of chased down one of the suspects, did he know any of these people as well, or is it just the woman that lived there?
So, no, the boyfriend had seen Christina on one previous occasion. So he had obviously had that one prior run-in, but he had no relationship with either of the suspects or the woman who, Christina as well.
Kamari, the suspect arrested, he's in jail, but the
police know who opened fire?
As far as who,
One of the suspects who shot the woman.
no, the investigation is still ongoing. There is still one other outstanding suspect that we are still looking to positively identify, and that investigation is still ongoing. Right now, all of our focus is on trying to get these two into custody. Yes.
Is there any reason to believe that either Schultz or Overton may be out of state or, across borders, anything like that?
It's a very good question. We do believe there's a very high chance that they have fled the state. We did have some information that they had fled to the East Coast, but we don't know if that's accurate as of today. So thank you, guys. I appreciate you. And please have the public reach out, and any assistance is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.